big story which is developing as we speak, and it's happened yet again, viewers, and this time in the national capital. A 9-year-old child, a girl, was gang raped, murdered, and then was cremated without the consent of her relatives. It has happened yet again, a heinous crime in the national capital in the dead of night. A 9-year-old Dalit girl was allegedly raped, murdered, and then forcibly cremated by 4 men, including a priest in Delhi's cantonment area. The police have arrested all the 4 people, including the priest Radhesham. They have all been sent to judicial custody. A case has now been registered after the parents say that the girl's body was cremated without her consent. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal condemned the incident in a tweet, saying he will be meeting the parents of the minor girl tomorrow. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi too have sought justice for the minor girl. More so, it's become a big political blowout because a lot of Dalit leaders have now taken center stage, getting into the entire controversy. I want to connect viewers immediately to my colleague Milan, who's been tracking the case very closely in Delhi. Milan, will you elucidate what really happened? The parents are right now saying that the body of this 9-year-old child who was gang raped, murdered, was cremated without the consent of the family. What exactly happened?
Well, that's right, Preeti. It's being alleged from the parents that the body of the minor girl was cremated without their consent, and which is why the case against the priest has also come forward. But when you talk about the case, it is a very unfortunate remembrance of what happened in Hathras in Uttar Pradesh. And the same thing is being seen here again. Women's rights activists as well as Dalit rights activists are out on the streets protesting for justice for this girl. And now you are looking at the Chief Minister.
Without the consent of the parents, what are the parents alleging? Was the body cremated by the perpetrators of the crime or the Delhi police? What is the charge of the parents here?
Well, precisely, Preeti, just what you said is the charge, that the body was cremated without the consent of the parents, and the police has also been taken into account into this matter. The activists are saying that a thorough investigation needs to be done on this particular matter, and which is why the center there, under which the police in Delhi comes under, Arvind Kejriwal has said he'll go and visit the parents and speak with them. Because as far as the Delhi government here is concerned, Preeti, the problem is that the police does not come under them. In fact, other political leaders of the opposition parties have also supported a call for justice for the girl. So if I may say, this reminds us exactly of what happened in Hathras, Preeti, but more investigation will need to be done.
Is given a formal statement yet, Milan?
Well, there hasn't been a formal statement on this point, Preeti, but we'll have to wait for what the police investigations will show, because that is the charge that is being leveled by the parents there. And that certainly requires thorough investigation in such a sensitive case of this girl, a Dalit minor girl who was raped and murdered.
9-year-old child, that is it. A 9-year-old child, gang raped, murdered, her body cremated without consent is what the parents are alleging. This is definitely going to blow out politically as well, but do think about it and let that burn into your memory space. A 9-year-old child, gang raped, murdered in the national capital. Appreciate you joining us, Milan. We're going to